Hey guys, it's Tony, and I'm bringing you a Black Ops 2 sniper gameplay today, and you're probably thinking, what on earth? But yeah, I'm actually bringing Black Ops 2, and because I went into this game and I thought I did reasonably well. I got a 2 KD, which to be honest is actually relatively good for me. I think it was 2.3 or something I got in this gameplay. But with snipers, I only really want to go for high KDs if it's a game I'm really confident in. So Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, those are the ones where I've only gone for a really high KD. I know I loaded that one yesterday, which was like 2.5, but I was a bit low on gameplays at that point, and that was the best one I had because I deleted the rest and didn't think they were that good. But this is a how to use series for the DSR 50. Now, don't worry guys, these are my interpretations of it. They're not anyone else's. So if you feel that I may have copied someone, then I do apologise, and it's not really something that I can avoid doing because there is quite a few people who snipe like I do. I snipe quite differently to most quickscopers, to be honest. So it just depends which way this can go. So anyway, the way I snipe in this game is a lot different to how people would. People like to drag scope, and I'm sure you must know like the basics ones. It's like drag scope, then standard quick scope. Those are the just the basic two that you need to be able to snipe. And sensitivity is also up there as well. Sensitivity. I'm sorry if you can hear that. That's my family as per usual. But like I said, what you really want to be doing is trying to pick your target before you actually try and drag scope. Basically what I mean by snipers, because I used to do this a lot when I first started out, and it does work a lot of the time if you can actually pull it off. But I find it's my way of sniping is a little bit easier, a little bit more fluid, but that's just my personal opinion. So what people like to do is they like to find a target, just scope in, and then drag scope left or right or up and down depending, just to get your shot on target. Now this does work a lot. It's used by loads of big YouTubers, like the big snipers, but they're not really what you need, I feel. So what I mean by this is, in this game especially, because this game is sort of weird for sniping. If I was in a Black Ops game, I'd be able to show you better, but because that's why I didn't really like sniping in this game that much until I played this particular round, because I actually started to get the feel of it. But in Black Ops 1, as you know, the actual scope, when you scope in, it sways. In this, it doesn't. Even without ballistic CPU, I don't understand why people would run ballistic CPU, because in my opinion, it just wastes an allocation. Are they called allocation points? Well, that's what I'm going to call them. But out of your 10 allocation points, that's one that's already been used, and that just leaves, that doesn't free up any spaces. I mean, I'm using the DSR 50 with laser sight and extended mags. I did use laser sight and fast mags for a while, but I just wanted the extra couple of bullets because I felt it might be a little bit better for me. So I shouldn't really died there, but But anyway, so what you want to do is, when you aim down sight, you make sure you don't aim down sight until you definitely know that he will appear somewhere on your screen. Now, this might be relatively hard, but I've done this plenty of times. Rookie snipers have done this plenty of times. Hell, even professional snipers, such as Optic and stuff that do, or FaZe, and they do proper game battles with snipers. They've all made these mistakes, and what they did is they just aimed down sight and just tried to move it anywhere. But if you can't see your enemy when you aim down sight, that's going to be quite hard for you to actually pick out your target. So what I recommend is make sure they are in the middle, 2/3 of your screen. If you notice the circle on the sniper, if you can imagine that on your screen as you're playing, it'll make it a lot easier for you to drag scope, which is what I like to do. A little bit less, because I prefer to just straight out quick scope, because I can envision the thing in my head, and that's what I can see. So anyway, so what I do is I just wait for the gun to come up, and if it's dead on center, just dead on center, then that's how I like to quickscope. I just like to quickscope bang on. Like, I just call it a standard quickscope. I don't know what other people have called it, but drag scoping is definitely necessary as well. If you can learn how to drag scope, then drag scoping is so much more useful than just standard quick scoping like I do. But that's because I can just imagine the sniper scope right directly in front of me. So anyway, that's just how I snipe. Just take shots at them. Don't drag unless I need to. That's generally the way that I go in this game. But in like other games, obviously you have to vary. I drag scope a lot in Modern Warfare 3, as you saw a couple of days ago. So it's all about personal preference. Anyway, the way to actually use this gun in this game, I feel, and you can use that head glitch whenever you want, guys. I absolutely love that head glitch. But the way I feel you should use the snipers in this game is mid-rush, mid-defend. Because that's how I play anyway, and I've noticed that that playing style is really hindered in this game. I have noticed that people always say to me, you should rush, and I can completely understand why, because this is a rusher's game. You don't rush, you're not going to do well in this game. So you need to change your playing style a little bit. Now, I know that's hard with the DSR 50, because I think the DSR, don't quote me wrong, but I think the DSR 50 is actually the slowest scoping in sniper rifle. Don't quote me on that. I think the XPR might have roughly the same ADS time, but the ballista is definitely faster. If you want to use the ballista, you can do. Just make sure you want to be dragging up to the chest and above. If you really want to use the ballista, that's absolutely fine. I'm not persuading you to use the DSR 50 or anything, because I personally don't like the sniper rifle. I don't like any of the sniper rifles in this game, but it's just the one that works best for me. So yeah, that's how you want to play it, and make sure you use your cover. Now, I said in a commentary ages ago, like in my problems one actually, that there's far too many head glitches, and you have to embrace them. You've got no other choice. You need to use your head glitches. As much as that annoys me, you need to use them. If you can duck behind cover, then that's really what you want to be doing. And I don't understand how that bullet didn't hit, but you really do need to be ducking behind cover, and that's what I also recommend when you shoot. Just crouch. I play tactical, right? If you play on tactical, all it does is it swaps your B button and your right stick. All it does is it just swaps them round. So now B's your knife or your melee, and knife is now crouch. That's the way I use it, because then I can control it using just the thumbs rather than aim down sight with left trigger, scope, then shoot with right trigger, then press B. I have to basically move my thumb, whereas now I don't need to. So it will take a couple of games getting used to tactical, but if you don't have to use tactical, that's fair enough. It's all personal preference. I'm just giving you what I do, and that there was a perfect example of how I actually snipe. So you've been seeing throughout this commentary and this gameplay that I am like trying to hug the walls. Now, you need to do this, guys, because if you don't, then you're gonna be in some serious trouble like that. I honestly don't understand how he killed me, but yeah, you need to hug the walls with this game, and you really do need to get to grips with the sniper rifles. If you don't get to grips with the sniper rifles, then I'm sorry, but you're just not gonna be able to snipe. Because some people just think that you can pick up a sniper rifle and do well with it, and I'm sorry, but you can't. You need to use it a certain way, like I do. I do mid-rush, no ballistic CPU, because I think it throws my shot off a little bit, and just try and hang back and use those head glitches. Try and find choke points that people like to run out of. So I really hope you enjoyed this, guys. It's a Black Ops 2 gameplay. You're probably not going to see too many from me, but I'm actually going to a couple of games today after this. So I really hope you enjoyed this, guys. I've been Tony. I really hope you enjoyed my how-tos video for the DSR 50, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, guys.